Copies, well, friends, ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ കൊച്ചിയിലല്ല ട്രിവാൻഡ്രത്തല്ല കേരളത്തിലെങ്കിലും അല്ല ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഉള്ളത് ഹൈദരാബാദിൽ HITയുടെ യൂണിറ്റിലാണ്. ഇസ് ഇറ്റ് ലൈക്ക് തേർഡ് യൂണിറ്റ് ഹിയർ ഐ വുഡ് സേ. ഹിറ്റ് ത്രീയുടെ ഒരു പ്രൊമോഷണൽ സെഗ്മെൻറ്റിലാണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. ഐ ആം വിത്ത് വൺ ഓഫ് ദ മോസ്റ്റ് ഫാബുലസ് ആക്ടേഴ്സ് ഇൻ ദ കൺട്രി വി ഹാവ് ആൻഡ് ദിസ് ഇസ് സംതിങ് ഓൾ ദീസ് ആർ പേഴ്സണൽ സ്റ്റഫ്. അതിലോട്ടൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് വരാം. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ കൂടെ ഉള്ളവർ രണ്ടുപേരെയും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. പക്ഷേ സ്റ്റിൽ ഐ വുഡ് ലൈക്ക് ടു ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ്. നമുക്ക് മലയാളികൾക്ക് എനിക്ക് പെട്ടെന്ന് ഓർമ്മ വരുന്നത് ലൈക്ക് രാജമൗലി സാറിൻ്റെ ഈച്ച എന്ന മലയാളം മൂവിയിൽ അതിൽ നമ്മൾ സമാന്തയും രാജമൗലി സാറിൻ്റെ ഡയറക്ഷനും പിന്നെ ഈച്ചയൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ കണ്ടപ്പോഴും നമ്മുടെ ഉള്ളിൽ വളരെ ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക ഒരു സോഫ്റ്റ് കോർണറായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഒരു ഇഷ്ടം തോന്നിയ ഒരു പയ്യനുണ്ട്. നാനി എന്നാണ് ആ പയ്യൻ്റെ പേര്. നാച്ചുറൽ ആക്ടർ നാനി എന്നാണ് എല്ലാവരും അറിയപ്പെടുക. അതിനൊക്കെ ശേഷം ലൈക്ക് ദസറയായിട്ടും ശരിക്കും മൂവീസായിട്ട് നമ്മളുമായിട്ട് കണക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പം ഹിറ്റ് 3യുടെ ഫ്രാഞ്ചൈസിയിൽ ഹിറ്റ് 3യിൽ അർജുൻ സർക്കാർ എന്ന ക്യാരക്ടറായിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ മുന്നിൽ വന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. സോ നാനി ഗാരു വെൽക്കം. ഇറ്റ്സ് ഗുഡ് ടു സീ യു ഇൻ ഹൈദരാബാദ്.
Thank you. I should be saying welcome because Hyderabad.
Thank you so much. And again, she is a Mehbooba, we all know, like from the KGF. And back to this hit 3, this is Srinidhi, Shetty. It's good to have you here. നമ്മൾ ഒരിക്കൽ കൊച്ചിയിൽ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഒരു ഭയങ്കര ഒരു ബ്ലാസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഇവൻ്റ് ഒക്കെ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടാവും KGFൻ്റെ ലോഞ്ചിൻ്റെ സമയത്ത്. സോ ഇറ്റ്സ് ഗുഡ് ടു സീ യു ബാക്ക് ഓവർ ഹിയർ. സുഖം, വളരെ സുഖമാണ്. സുഖമായിരിക്കുന്നു, നന്നായിരിക്കുന്നു. സോ ഇത് ഇത്തവണ നമുക്ക് വി വിൽ ട്രൈ സംതിങ് വിത്ത് നാനി സർ ഓൾസോ ലൈക്ക് സം കുറച്ച് മലയാളം നമുക്ക് കൂടെ സംസാരിക്കാനായിട്ട് ശ്രമിക്കാം. സോ കമ്മിങ് ടു ഹിറ്റ്, അതായത് ലൈക്ക് ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കിയത് ഞാൻ ഫസ്റ്റ് OTTയിലാണ് ഹിറ്റ് 1 കണ്ടത്. OTT ബിക്കോസ് ദാറ്റ് വാസ് ദാറ്റ് ടൈം വി ആർ സ്വിച്ചിങ് ഇൻ ടു OTT. ആ ടൈമിൽ ലൈക്ക് സോ മച്ച് ഓഫ് ന്യൂ സ്റ്റഫ്സ് ആർ ദർ ഇൻ OTT. കന്നഡ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ തെലുഗു മൂവീസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കന്നഡ മൂവീസ് കൂടുതലും OTTയിൽ കണ്ട ടൈമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഹിറ്റ് 1 പെട്ടെന്ന് നോട്ടീസ് ചെയ്തത് അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു കാസ്റ്റിങ്ങും അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ടെക്നിക്കാലിറ്റി ഒക്കെ വെച്ചിട്ട്. പിന്നെ മൂവിങ് ഓൺ ക്യൂ ടു ദ ഹിറ്റ് 2, ഇറ്റ് ഓൾസോ വെൻറ്റ് വെൽ, വെരി വെൽ. ആൻഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർ ദാറ്റ് coming to hit 3, the major this thing was that I mean adila sequence like towards the tail end ഒരു sequence ഉണ്ട് like who is he, that kind of a build up and all these things. I still remember the dialogue goes like I mean a ruthless cop,
correct,
something of that particular sort, a full swagger kind of thing, and now you're here. But the special thing is നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാമെന്ന് അറിയില്ല, like hit 1 also was produced by him, hit 2 was also produced by him, it is also owned by him. So hit 3 like that kind of character, was it there in your mind when hit 1 was there? Hit
No,
3,
no. Actually, in fact, even when I did a cameo in hit 2 in the climax, even then we didn't have hit 3.
Oh,
we said hit 3 third case, but we just thought about that film at that moment.
Okay.
We didn't have the story for hit 3.
Okay.
And the hit 3 story happened later. And if you see the Arjun Sarkar's role, the way they say ruthless and all that, it's very one-dimensional. Okay. It doesn't have a body and depth in that.
Okay.
Now I think we have cracked that. Now when you watch Hit 3, you'll feel like you know this person.
More than ruthless.
Yeah, not just somebody saying and listening. So we have, now it's a full 3D version basically, maybe 4D also in few scenes. Yeah. So I think, we didn't have that idea at all. It all organically fell into the place.
So normally like I mean hit 1, hit 2, അപ്പോൾ ആ സമയത്ത് ഐഡിയ ഇല്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. ആ ടീച്ചർ ജസ്റ്റ് എടുത്തിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ അപ്പം ഹിറ്റ് 3യുടെ ഒരു സബ്ജക്റ്റ് വരുമ്പോൾ ഇറ്റ് ഷുഡ് ഓൾവേസ് ബി എബോവ് ഫോർ 1 and 2 ഫോർ ഷുവർ ആണോ? അപ്പോൾ അത് ആ ഒരു കോൺഫിഡൻസ് ലെവൽ ആ ഒരു സബ്ജക്റ്റിലേക്ക് എപ്പോഴാണ് കിട്ടിയത്? ലൈക്ക് യു ആർ ഡൂയിങ് ഇറ്റ്.
No, I think more than 1 and 2, I know how the anticipation builds up, and if I'm also coming into the universe, there's a lot of anticipation from people, and we have to justify it, definitely, for sure. So it definitely is, span-wise, idea-wise, is much bigger, plot and setup and everything. But most importantly, what really excites the people is how well is the film written, more than anything, more than the actor or the span or anything. All this will definitely give that initial boost and hype up things for everyone. But end of the day, what really works is the content. True. So we found some great idea, more than anything. So that is what made it actually immediately possible, because we all were excited. That's what I believe in. When the idea is kick-ass and everyone is excited, automatically like universe conspires, everything will fall in place immediately. We thought Srinidhi will be nice, she's on board. We thought there's something else, then that happened. We thought we should shoot in Kashmir, we went there. We thought snow would be better, it snowed. So I'm like, I think it's great idea directs itself. Not, I'm not taking away credit from Sailesh, but yeah, but I think
Universe has its ways.
yeah, correct.
Conspiring
Yeah,
theory.
yeah.
So, coming to Srinidhi, it's like, I mean, we used to saw you in all the big ones. Like, I mean, എന്താ പറയുക എല്ലാ ലൈക്ക് ഇൻ മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ബ്രഹ്മാണ്ഡമായിട്ടുള്ള സിനിമകളിലൊക്കെ ശ്രീനിധിയുടെ പ്രസൻസ് എപ്പോഴും ഉണ്ടാവാറുണ്ട്. ഇഫ് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഫ്രം ദ പ്രീവിയസ് KGF or now to Hit 3. ഇതിൽ ലൈക്ക് അർജുൻ സർക്കാരിൻ്റെ ആരാണ്? I don't know anything about it. I just seen, I saw one very nice romantic track also just before.
Prema Velluva.
Yeah. Even the Malayalam version also is very nice. I just watched. അപ്പം ലൈക്ക് അർജുൻ്റെ ആരാണ് ഇതിൽ ശ്രീനിധി? What is your character in this movie?
With whatever we have put out, the material, that's a song and a trailer, what you see, and it is that. For now, all I can say is for the she's the calm for the storm that you see that's coming, or the love that his or the love that that he needed in his life. That's the Mridula to the Arjun Sarkar. What else to tell about my character?
Trailer also, like, I mean, have you missed your mom or something?
Yeah. I know. I tell that amma dagara paragaledu kada nuvu. You weren't you?
telling me.
Yeah.
That I am not.
You weren't you? You weren't brought up by your mother, right? Because the way you are, it clearly shows like you weren't brought up by your mother. So they're trying to
There's
show
no woman in your life. Basically,
so I am here for you now, kind of a feel.
So now the character name is
Mridula.
So Mridula മാത്രമായിരിക്കും ഒരേ ഒരാള് in the whole HIT universe where Arjun could കുറച്ച് കൺട്രോൾ കിട്ടാൻ പറ്റും.
Control. No, I'll take the credit.
അല്ലേ? അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ?
No, you'll only see a not so serious version of him with Mridula only in the film. He's all a grumpy guy. He's irritated, frustrated about everything. He doesn't even talk to his dad properly. Yeah.
And coming to Sailesh Garu, the director, like I heard, like he started his, he's from I Institute and coming to a film institute.
Not institute director.
I mean, yeah. So like all the series, like 1, 2, 3, he's fully into this particular universe. So how easy? Because when on one side I'd seen you as a filmmaker too. Like as a film producer who giving opportunities, so much of new bunch of talents coming in. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ ലൈക്ക് ഇൻ ദ ബിഗിനിങ് ഇപ്പം ഹിറ്റ് 3 ഹിറ്റ് 1 മുതലേ തന്നെ ലൈക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ആളെ ജഡ്ജ് ചെയ്ത് ലൈക്ക് നോട്ട് ജഡ്ജിങ് ലൈക്ക് ഗെറ്റിംഗ് ഇൻ ടു ദ സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് ഹി വിൽ ബി ഏബിൾ ടു പുൾ ഇറ്റ് giving the kind of a thumbs up to him to like kicking the project as a producer also. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു കോൺഫിഡൻസ് എങ്ങനെയാണ് അത് നാനികാരന് എങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുന്നത്? ആക്ച്വലി
I've had this name, I think, in especially Telugu cinema, that I've done my biggest like after my huge blockbusters, and when I had this everybody knows there's 2-3 options for me next films. 2 of them delivered blockbusters and like most happening directors, and one guy no films were delivered a disaster or something. And nobody, I went with that option. Not because I had to go with someone who made a film, because that guy's story excited me. And for me, I think none of the calculations I have about what
the
is.
film is flop, not the filmmaker. Is it like that? It is like that.
I will not think about anything else. What I'm saying is what I heard is what I believe. What the script, what it made me feel, what I'm listening. Outside things like trade and what people say, how's the industry working, what will ideally be a right choice, what are the names and all these calculations are not for me. And it always worked for me, so I don't think I'll ever change in that way, because if I genuinely see, this is the end of the day, cinema is what it's cinema is not, yeah, of course it is a business also for people, but what is it primarily? It is an art form. An art form cannot be you cannot take calls with art if you're not using your heart. You can only feel something and take decisions. Not think something and take decisions. There's a lot of other businesses, other things in the world where you need to think a lot, and that's what makes cinema very different. But in cinema also I understand the economics and business side of it, but I'm not that guy. I don't function from that space. So whether it's I'm not talking about Sailesh for me is a very talented technician, but see, for example, I am an actor, okay. I remember one of my film got flack with how I played the role also, and I am the same actor who who got a lot of love with Jersey, with Shyam Singh Rao, with Ante, with Dasra, with Haina. So I feel we only realize an actor is such a good actor depending on the film he did.
True.
Right? And there are 100 examples I can tell you with actresses also. In one film, the actress would have been trolled, and in one other film they'll say such a great actress she is. Okay, and it happens all the time. And so we are all as good as our script is what I genuinely believe. Whether it's an actor, whether it's a director, whether it's a DOP, if you all have a great content at hands, then you get to show your skills, and director get to show his execution skills, DOP gets to show his camera skills. So when the ultimate thing is the script, then why run behind any of the things, or why be scared of what is behind? Let's look at what is above us or what is before us, is what I believe.
And coming to the technicalities, like action is one core area. Like in the last 2-3 years, people are much into like watching action movies. Like action choreography is something which is very different too. നമ്മുടെ ഒരു പണ്ടത്തെ ഒരു ജനറേഷൻ നോർമൽ ആക്ഷനെക്കാട്ടിലും ഒരു ആക്ഷൻ കൊറിയോഗ്രാഫി ഈസ് പീപ്പിൾ ആർ ലുക്കിംഗ് മോർ ടുവേർഡ്സ് ദാറ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ ഹിറ്റ് 3 ഒരു ആക്ഷൻ കൊറിയോഗ്രാഫി ആൻഡ് ഡൂയിങ് ആക്ഷൻ from being that perspective, because you also you to be a romantic guy, soft guy at one point of time, and then later with Dasara and all, that's a game changer for you. So yeah, from hit 3 POV, other action sequences making you, how far it is different for you, or like for the people who are coming to watch Nani Garu movie, an action movie?
See, definitely I don't look at I look at my scripts as genres only. I will not think how much action is there in the film, or because action films are, action films always worked. 30 years back, the action films worked. 20 years back they worked. 10 years back, now also action films are always there. So, and that's like a very popular cinema genre. And I am trying to do now. For example, if you see Hit 3, you will realize that it is not what is happening around. Like not the kind of action which we are showing in the films regularly. Like the general action films, you will realize that there is a motive, there is a story which drives into it, and it's very interestingly done, very creatively done. And Lee Whitaker did stunts in this film, and he brought in a certain style to the action choreography, which will not feel like action for the sake of action. It feels very creative, it feels worked on, it feels like justifying the whole concept and idea, and it will make you believe what is happening on screen. I absolutely enjoyed doing action in this film because it felt organic, it felt like a scene. While the action part also, it felt like I'm acting in a scene, not like, oh, something unrelated, now this is today's stunts. In fact, Srinidhi was also coming to the sets, even though she was not
I was
there.
doing AD job.
Yeah, she did AD. Actually,
And I love doing AD
Yeah.
job. I know it's difficult, but it's nice.
Yeah.
So I saw them fighting and doing all the stuff.
All that. No, yeah, she wanted to be there, see the whole process, and also because she came in very sincerely, did the AD job. Yeah.
Oh,
No, we're like, I genuinely thought, okay,
Continuity or like,
no,
where
chumma,
are you?
I was
once
the
or twice,
last AD.
she'll go act like AD, I thought, but she actually did full time.
Yeah,
That-
till morning
let me
7:30.
finish.
Oh, sorry.
So what was it? What was it?
No,
Continuity
let him
like
finish. Let him finish.
I am selling nice things. She is.
Sorry,
yeah.
let him finish.
No, but I was looking. I was like, okay, she's always trying to make, give those lighter moments on the set. Okay, so I thought, it's just she having fun with that. Okay, I'm the AD, she said, and then this was 9 in the night or something, and I was very caught up with my next shot, that this and all that. I'm only thinking about it, and I'm going back to the caravan to change some blood drenched shirt and all that, and I'm coming back and all that. So I thought she won't be there now. Initially she did some hangama, but 12:30, 1 o'clock, I come back into the shot. She is fully setting up the ADs. She is running around, and there's too many mosquitoes on that set also. Okay, and I'm like, hey, you still there? Are you still working? Of course, I'm the AD. I'm doing my job, she said. I'm like, okay, then no problem. Then 5:30 in the morning, we are still working, and she's still running around. She's still setting the junior artists and all that. That is when I told the direction department guys to add her name also in the direction department. Remember?
All the credit is been added.
Yeah, Hit 3 direction department. Last name will be Srinidhi Shetty. Yeah.
My first movie, the AD job I did in this. So.
Yeah.
So how was it like with, from an actor perspective, being an AD, like watching the lead character doing this particular job and you watching outside behind the camera? And also that, I mean, tell me 3 things which you noticed, like apart from that when you were acting together, like Nani sir is not doing a shot, he was there on the set. ഒരു 3 കാര്യം observe ചെയ്ത maybe will be new to us about him, like.
So when he's not doing a shot,
Yeah, in the set, but
In
not
the
doing the
set.
shot.
most of the times, even when he's not doing the shot and if he's sitting behind the monitor and he's in the set, he's constantly thinking, next shot, how to, what they're doing, what is the framing. I'm sure because he's always like this.
That I can relate.
Yeah.
Few seconds, few minutes earlier, he was telling that for hit 3 you can
3
flash more lights.
Yeah, lights. Yeah, so he's always like that. Like he even if there's Silesh standing and telling him that this is the next shot and all, Silesh is here, he's talking, and he's like, Nani, he'll think he's nodding. Okay. Yeah, but then he's actually thinking, no, what could it be? What has to be happening? Like, so he's constantly seeing what can be enhanced, what can be done, what is the newness that we're getting. So when he's on set, he's absolutely focused. You cannot play with him. Okay. I just have to go and poke him sometimes, but no, you cannot.
No, we will play. No, for example, there's a lot of fun things we have. But it's still, I'll be talking to her. We'll be just pulling each other's legs. Suddenly, I'll be like, I'll just come back.
Yeah,
now.
he'll go.
Because
Something came.
In the subconscious mind, that is
triggered,
running.
yeah. So I'll go back, talk to someone, and come back. Talk to Silesh and come back.
So one is that he's always consumed. It's always occupied. His brain is occupied. With what now? I don't know exactly what, but it's always occupied. And I think it's mostly about the film and filmmaking because he's in absolutely love with the art.
True.
So he's always thinking about it. But apart from the 2 things, he's on the phone.
Oh.
That's everybody's told. So I'm just gonna add.
Okay.
Why should you?
Sorry.
Silly.
Okay, 50% is on the phone.
No, that's also because I've told million times, but because I'm constantly thinking a lot of things, and I figured.
You don't have to justify.
An hour later I forget things also, because I'll jump off into the other topic. So now it has become a habit of, noting things down, or and anything and everything related to work or personal life or everything happens on phone only. So yeah.
Anything else you noted?
Last one. Oh, give me like 1
Something
minute.
interesting?
Yeah, you want something interesting. Something
So
interesting.
this was all very boring. First 2 points is what he means.
What he means.
Not
Yeah.
Wait, something interesting about Nani when he's not
And
working.
you can also, Nani sir തിരിച്ചും പറയാം, like
When he's not working, what is interesting?
3 things I've noticed about her.
When
3 things. One thing I've noticed is that she is extremely sweet with all the people who are on set. Like some few people who don't get to talk to, who don't even think about talking to actors, who some light men or production boys, or they just do their job and go back. I've noticed that she makes sure she wishes them. She makes sure she asks about how they're doing or how their life is or about their kids and family also if possible. Okay, so that's a great quality. I always notice her walking in, addressing every person, and I always see her while leaving telling everyone bye. Okay, and that's one thing. And what is the second thing? Second thing, she's a very extremely family person. She cares a lot about what's happening back home there with dad, with sisters, with everything. So there will always be between the shots, there will be her escapes in one corner, talking on the phone or doing one video call with her niece, and all that will be there. She has to balance both the things. And number 3, I think solid foodie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look the oil.
Enjoys all the food. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what.
I think this one doesn't
That
look
is what I hate about her, because she'll nicely one day they got this boba too. Boba too is just sweet on location. Okay, they got it for Silesh, for me,
For me also.
for you, and for some 2 others. Basically, some 6, 7 boba twos or whatever. We didn't want to eat because we were in the mood. We thought, okay, maybe later we will eat. She ate so fast, all 7, 8 of them,
So
then
you
nothing was
already
left
cut
for
and-
us.
You should have the art shot runner.
Yeah. And then and after 1-2 hours, I went and somebody was there and Silesh was sitting there, and I said, ఇందాక బొబ్బట్లు ఇచ్చారు కదా ఏమన్నా ఉందా? సరే సెడ్ she ate off everything bro.
It was so small, so I put everything inside and melted off in my mouth.
So look at her and look how she looks.
Arey,
I'm
I
like
died.
Recipe is there.
extremely jealous
I
about
died,
this
yeah.
fact.
You should share the recipe also, like how
No,
actually.
so it's like if I eat one day fully, the next 7-8 days I'm eating very little. Like I don't
Really?
eat. And he doesn't eat. That's what, he doesn't eat much.
Of course,
He's a
I eat
foodie
what
also,
is
right?
wrong
Like
with
foodie
you.
alla.
He eats
Yeah,
very
I
little.
eat.
You
I
eat
eat
little.
very
Okay,
well.
one thing about Nani is he puts little on his plate. And
Correct,
eats.
correct.
He
But
puts
I put
very
it 100
little.
times.
Huh. But that's the very cute and sweet thing that, you know, he'll put...
And you, I mean, slowly you eat, or is it like that?
No, no, I
He
eat very
eats very
fast.
fast.
But I only put
Quantity.
one spoon only.
Yeah.
And then
Because-
I finish it and then I put the next spoon. I don't fill my plate.
So
Plate has to be.
now what we do, we'll take how much rice we want and we'll eat. No, he's not like that. Like kids, they'll take just one spoon, then he'll eat. Then again he'll take another spoon. So
I
he'll
heard
take
like
little.
Mammootties are telling, like, I mean, he would love to taste so many things. Like once in a month or something, biryani or something, he'll take a little bit of biryani and have it. Once in
But
a
many
something
times,
like that.
many times.
I'll
little
have
bit.
many times. So I'll end up eating a lot, but I'll put little only. Yeah.
But why yella? No?
Ala alvata ainante. No, it's not some strategy or plan. I'm just used to that. That's all.
എന്തൊക്കെ മലയാളം വേർഡ്സ് ഇപ്പോൾ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് മലയാളം എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ എന്തൊക്കെ അറിയാം മലയാളത്തിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ സംസാരിക്കാനാണെങ്കിൽ what do you know?
I know. നാട്ടിൽ വീട് എവിടെ?
വീട്
വീട്ടില് സുഖമാണോ?
വീട്ടിലെല്ലാവർക്കും
എല്ലാവർക്കും സുഖമാണോ? ഞാൻ നിന്നു പ്രേമിക്കുന്നു.
Oh, that means I love you.
I love you. ഞാൻ നിന്നു. So
All those things.
I've learned I love you in all the languages.
All the actors are very smart. I think.
Hello.
They'll know what.
No. This comes from, I'll tell you why. This comes from a very genuine place. First of all,
So others they don't
no,
come from
Baba,
genuine
no,
place?
can you not talk? I am nobody to call anybody fans, but whatever fan pages I have, 65 to 70% comes from Kerala for me. Okay, it's all the Kerala fan pages, and I don't know how and why they love me so much. The edits and all of it from actually Kerala. Little percent from Karnataka, little from Tamil Nadu, and little from Andhra, but 70% is actually from Kerala. So absolute love for me
I
from.
get so much love, and there's one entire group.
You
Every
get love
time
from everywhere.
No, yeah, that is there. No, what I'm saying is, when every time I come to Cochin, there's one particular, gang of boys and girls
Great.
who always come to the press meet and wherever I am, whichever hotel I come to, and they will give. Last time, they gave me a shirt which I
You
wore
wore
for the
it,
event
yeah.
and all that. It was all in Kerala only. Now I heard they're doing a special show
Hit
on the Hot 3 for the fan show on the morning of.
And I saw that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how
they just show love.
Yeah,
So
so
go
much
all
love,
out.
all the
so much love.
മലയാളി ഫാൻസ് നിങ്ങളെ പറ്റി വളരെ ക്ലാരിറ്റിയിൽ അറിയാം നിങ്ങൾ അത്രയ്ക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമാണ് നിങ്ങൾ എപ്പോഴും അവർ ഫോളോ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ ക്ലിയർ ആണ്
Yeah, everyone I know, this bunch, all of them, every time I go there, I look forward to seeing their faces. It makes me happy. Yeah.
They're very loyal, and they will be there for you. They're that kind of. Yeah.
ആൻഡ് അഗെയിൻ കമ്മിങ് ടു മലയാളം സിനിമ നാനി ഗാരുവിന് മലയാളം സിനിമ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ആക്ച്വലി വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് ലൈക്ക് യു സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് ലൈക്ക് യുവർ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ഹൗസ് ഇസ് ഓൾസോ ലൈക്ക് വാൾ പോസ്റ്റർ സിനിമാസ് സോ ഇറ്റ്സ് ലൈക്ക് ഐ മീൻ യു സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് ആസ് എ ഫാൻ ബോയ് സിനിമ കാണാനായിട്ട് പൊയ്ക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ടൈം മേ ബി യു മൈറ്റ് ഹാവ് വാച്ച് ദാറ്റ് ടൈം ചിരഞ്ജീവി ഗാരൂസ് മൂവീസ് നാഗാർജുന ഗാരൂസ് മൂവീസ് ആൻഡ് ദാറ്റ് മൈറ്റ് ബി യുവർ കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് ടൈം സോ അതിനുശേഷം യു ബിക്കം യുവർ സെൽഫ് എ പോസ്റ്റർ ബോയ് ഫ്രം ദ മൂവീസ് ആൻഡ് ഓൾ ദിസ് ആ സമയത്ത് എപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും ലൈക്ക് തമിഴ് മൂവീസ് മലയാളം മൂവീസ് ആ ടൈമിലും കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ you remember any movies like Malayalam movies like Mammootty movie or Mohanlal movie?
Of course, yeah. I've seen a lot of films, and a lot of films used to get dubbed in the Telugu also. Yes. Yodha and all that, Mohanlal.
Yodha.
Yeah, and that Manichitra.
Manchitadal.
Yeah.
All those Suresh Gopi movies. So many movies.
Yeah,
used to...
and Suresh Gopi sir's films used to get dubbed in Telugu big time. But I used to see, direct Malayalam films also. We used to. Before, when I was an assistant director, and before that when I was in college, like how you used to see in CDs and all that, I used to watch all these films which are popular now. For example, Kaka Kaka I've seen in CD first, Tamil film.
Super.
So there are a lot of Tamil films and Malayalam films I used to watch. Oh, piracy? No.
You don't use piracy, no?
No, mine is original.
Original.
On a personal pick, ഒരു മൂന്ന് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട ഒരു മലയാള സിനിമ മൂന്ന് സിനിമകൾ പറയാം പെട്ടെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാകുന്ന ഒരു മൂന്ന് സിനിമ
Now
മലയാളം
recent also put together.
Yeah.
My all-time favorite films. Definitely Kumlangi Nights.
Yeah.
And Bangalore Days.
Bangalore Days.
Yeah, and I will have to say Manjumal Boys definitely blew me away. Manjumal Boys, Avesham, and if I have to pick One. Lucifer, I love.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the
Emperor.
new Emperor yet, but and but there's so many films, Converse Squad and all that also, you know, and Bhishma Paramami I really loved, and
You have watched almost all.
so many films I watched. Now I
ഏതെങ്കിലും like മലയാളത്തിൽ like I mean ഇപ്പം now it's like Indian cinema.
I
like
love trance.
Trans, yeah.
Yeah. So
People should watch trans, yes.
yes. And no, but during COVID time, I think we figured out, and I saw trance and I was blown away, and I went on a spree of watching all films. Yeah.
And again, എപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും മനസ്സിലാക്കി now it is Indian cinema as a whole now, like ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു particular actorയുടെ കൂടെ like I mean whoever it may be like work ചെയ്യണം like I should work in my production or like as in a movie like
Definitely I have with lot of, there are so many actors who I look up to. I'm actually working with Srinidhi sir soon. So
see, that's part of your production.
Correct.
planning it.
I'm doing it, but next year that will be. But now, for me, biggest inspiration as an actor, as a technician, not just as an audience. Just as an audience, there's so many actors who I really look up to. But as someone who, you know, came into filmmaking process, or as an actor, someone who inspires me a lot is Kamal sir. I've said it in a lot of interviews. So someday, if I get to like share screen space or do a film with him in whatever caliber, I think that will be one.
എപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും കമൽ സാറിന്റെ
That will be bucket list one.
എപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും കമൽ സാറിന്റെ അടുത്ത് കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടോ like you are
I haven't told him that I will want to. I never told anyone. Trust me, in 16 years, I haven't told one director. Now I'm a huge fan of Mani sir. Everybody knows. He also knows, I'm sure, from all the interviews. I went to Mani sir and said, I hope we'll work together or anything. We were actually supposed to work together, but it didn't happen. I can't do that. Okay, and I've met Kamal sir a couple of times, but I've never told him that. But I told him that huge fan and all that. Yeah.
It's like where ഒരു കാര്യം like as huge stars or big celebs or like I mean doing the main casting, main leads in the movies, how do you think like I mean for an opportunity, like if big directors, big screenplay writers are there, do you feel like I mean I don't know from that particular how is it like I mean I would love to do that filmmaker's movie, so do you normally take this thing to approach or this thing
I
you
never
just
approached. No, nothing. I've only, in my entire career, I've only done films which came my way.
super
I've never approached anyone.
then
never
he's the
asked.
lucky also, right?
Yeah, extremely lucky. I believe
Nature,
it.
because the way he is, he'll attract good things.
I think
Nature conspires.
അതായത് Nani garu, from what I'm hearing from the beginning of this particular chat is like I mean it's like I mean he's just like that alchemist.
You wish for it,
He conspires in a very smart way and things are happening.
Maybe, possibly. Yeah.
Okay, so hit
Everything is happening.
so hit 3. So coming to hit 2, we had a great cameo, we had a great talent. That's why we are sitting here for hit 3. And for hit 3, is there going to be a surprise pack in the tail end? Are we looking? We should look forward for hit 4.
You might. Keep guessing. We'll
Never
be
know.
on it. You never know. Yes.
It's like I mean I heard like I mean the HIT, the homicide intervention team, can be set back in even in Kerala, in Cochin or Trivandrum, or can go to New York or can go to.
anywhere,
yeah.
So the scope is.
Trivandrum, HIT, anywhere it can be.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything on that line?
Yeah,
See, he's smiling.
We have plans.
They should have HIT,
Let's see.
you know, no, yeah, Bangalore, HIT, anywhere it can be.
Yeah. What is it? Should we say
Mysore,
HIT
HIT
Kerala,
Mysore.
HIT Tamil Nadu?
Or
It's
is
state,
that
no? HIT Telangana, HIT
Beyond
Andhra.
it, I mean,
Not
But
outside.
you know
city.
HIT Vizag, I thought. Vizag team.
No. On the HIT homicide intervention team,
This is
Andhra
Andhra
Pradesh.
Pradesh.
Well,
But
Italian,
yeah, but the Vizag is the head office.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
that
there
is-
is,
yes.
there will be, there might be, I don't know.
We'll keep it up and let's
Absolutely,
see how
sir.
it
I mean,
all
all the best. The Malayali fans-ന്റെയും മലയാളി I mean എന്താ പറയുക കേരളത്തിലുള്ള എല്ലാവരുടെയും സ്നേഹം for you. I mean I would love to love you talking to Malayali audience. എന്തെങ്കിലും മലയാളത്തിൽ രണ്ട് വാക്ക് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് we will just
You tell me, I'll repeat it actually.
back to back you can say.
Yes.
എൻ്റെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട
എൻ്റെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട
മലയാളി പ്രേക്ഷകർക്ക്
മലയാളി പ്രേക്ഷകർക്ക്
ഒരുപാട് സ്നേഹം.
ഒരുപാട് സ്നേഹം.
That means all my love, so much of love to all my Malayali audience.
Yes.
And again,
of course I meant it. Even though I didn't understood. Yeah.
ഹിറ്റ് 3
Hit 3
എൻ്റെ നെക്സ്റ്റ് പടം
and the next padam
ദിസ് ഇസ് ഓൺ May 1st, no?
May 1st.
May 1st നിങ്ങളുടെ മുന്നിലേക്ക്
May 1st നിങ്ങൾ മുന്നിലേക്ക്
വരികയാണ്.
വരികയാണ്.
എല്ലാവരും അപ്പോൾ തിയേറ്ററിൽ പോയി സിനിമ കാണുക.
എല്ലാവരും അപ്പോൾ തിയേറ്ററിൽ പോയി സിനിമ കാണുക.
Oh, super.
I also want to tell something in Malayalam.
And you can also say that, I mean, together also, like May 1st is May Day, no? You can say May Din Ashamsagal also, you can say. It's
Okay,
a visual.
May
May Din Ashamsagal.
Okay. May Dina Ashamsagal.
Oh, come on, man, it's cool. And Srinidhi,
Yeah.
you know, no?
I don't know how much you want to tell me the line.
No, I just said it. No, repeat it.
No, May Dina Asham Sagal I'll tell, but I want to say
The
different.
whole thing I said no.
Yeah.
This is gonna
You
be fun.
can't say it. Oh,
Okay, this for you. Okay.
poor.
എൻ്റെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട
എൻ്റെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട
മലയാളി പ്രേക്ഷകർക്ക്
മലയാളി പ്രേക്ഷകർക്ക്
ഒരുപാട് സ്നേഹം.
ഒരുപാട് സ്നേഹം.
ഹിറ്റ് 3
ഹിറ്റ് 3
തിയേറ്ററിൽ പോയി കാണുക.
തിയേറ്ററിൽ പോയി കാണുക.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, now tell who said it better.
I said it better, I said it better.
No, you did.
No, but the pronunciation, no? Pronunciation, it was because you were there in Kerala,
You are
no?
faster. My pronunciation is better. Okay. Happy.
So now you
Second.
both can you both can do a Malayalam movie in
Yeah,
Malayalam
I
language
can.
also.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Entry is then coming in Malayalam also.
Ah,
Is that original?
you dubbed?
Huh?
Dubbing? You should sometime.
Dubbed, but not dubbed. It's a mixed thing.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
thank
Nani
you.
garu.
Thank
See, the guns are fully loaded for, I think.
Yeah, but
May 1st.
as you lifted it, it went out. It shows that it is dummy. Yeah.
No, that's we should use dummy, no?
Yeah. This is a better one. Yes.
And show just show one swag which Arjun Sarkar will do. Yeah.
Come
Okay,
on.
let's see one
Swag,
swag. This for the trailer. Yeah.
So no, there's no swag which
Like
will show
Arjun Sarkar is like this
when.
only.
Yeah.
Like this only Arjun.
Yeah, let it only. So maybe you should.
Can you hold
zoom
a
in
bigger
into
gun?
one small.
Too small that is. Give me that gun.
This is smaller. Hey, this is a solid one, right? This is the dummy one.
Good,
You
good,
wanted to
good.
give the dummy to me and take the better one. Okay.
Any dialogue?
that's
One liner, two liner. That was one. A also was good. But
Actually, A was.
what dialogue? One more thing was there.
Hey!
My goodness.
You only gave me the idea. I was not thinking about it.
See?
Sorry.
So that was a changeover, no? Huh?
Yeah.
I have a weak heart.
No, that's how.
Nani.
That's how.
I have a weak heart.
So, you said no. I heard it. You say that, so I gave it suddenly. That's all.
So this is the one punchline which was there in the trailer, which goes like, will you be able to survive? My question is like, will you be able to survive hit 3 kind of the action kind of things and the Arjun Sarkar's what is going to do over there? As you can see,
May 1st will answer.
May 1st you will have a solid answer.
Yeah.
So hit 3 ellarum theatre il poyi thanne kaanuga, and I hope and we all love to invite you to Kerala. Keralathilekku edakku
We are coming.
varuga.
Coming.
Idinte
We're
success
coming.
rate varunna.
We're going to eat
Fish fry.
fish.
Kerala,
I know that recipe.
paisam,
I want
idiyappam.
No, I will take you to one
kadla curry.
spot.
I want all of this.
Appam, chicken
Appam,
stew.
everything,
Yeah.
chicken
Nool
fry.
puttu,
Karimin police.
karimun, mean,
yeah.
everything.
And I will take you to one place.
You have been telling this for
Kochi.
last 1 year.
No,
I don't know which place
there
you
in
have
Kochi. In Kochi,
Oh.
amazing food. I'll every time I go there, I go there.
Kochi, Calicut, Trivandrum, Alleppey, so many places will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set.
We should. Yes.
Yeah.
So all the best. Thank you for being so nice. Thank you so much.